Many women start seeing baby hairs. These are short, fine hairs growing along the hairline, around temples, and in areas that thinned noticeably. Women, if you're over 60 and watching more hair collect in your brush every morning, what I'm about to share could change everything. Right now, dermatologists across America are seeing an alarming pattern in their female patients, something affecting confidence and self-image in ways most women never discuss publicly. Hair loss after 60 isn't about vanity, it's about feeling like yourself. Recognizing the woman in the mirror, and here's what most doctors won't tell you up front. The solution might already be sitting in your kitchen waiting to be added to your morning coffee. Yes, your coffee. What you're about to discover has been validated by research from Harvard Medical School, and it's helping women reclaim their hair density without expensive treatments or prescriptions. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to add to your coffee starting tomorrow morning. Before we dive into the 4 additions that transform your morning coffee into a hair restoration powerhouse, understand what's actually happening to your hair. When women cross that threshold, multiple biological changes converge simultaneously. Estrogen levels have dropped significantly since menopause, directly impacting hair follicle health. Blood circulation to the scalp decreases naturally with age, starving follicles of oxygen and nutrients, and chronic low-grade inflammation increases throughout the body, including in scalp tissue, choking out healthy hair growth. This combination creates the perfect storm for accelerated hair loss. Your ponytail is thinner, your part is wider, you see more scalp under bright bathroom lighting. The real solution lies in what you put into your body, not what you put on your head. These 4 additions work synergistically, amplifying each other's effects when combined properly. Let's dive in. Number 4 is collagen peptides. You've probably heard about collagen for skin, but most women don't realize collagen is foundational for hair growth, especially after 60. Your hair is made primarily of a protein called keratin. To produce keratin, your body needs specific amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Collagen peptides provide exactly the amino acids your aging body struggles to produce on its own, particularly glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. If your hair follicles are construction workers trying to build new hair, collagen provides the raw materials they need. Without adequate collagen, it's like asking workers to build a house without lumber. They simply can't do it. Researchers at the University of California documented how collagen supplementation directly impacts hair health in aging women. In a study published in the Journal of Drugs and Dermatology in 2020, women who supplemented with collagen peptides experienced measurable improvements in hair thickness and significant reductions in hair shedding over 6 months. The participants weren't doing anything else differently. They simply added collagen to their daily routine. What makes collagen peptides perfect for your morning coffee is how easy they are to use. Unlike regular collagen, peptides are broken down into smaller molecules that dissolve completely in hot liquids. You won't get clumps or texture changes. Most high-quality collagen peptides are virtually tasteless, though some add slight creaminess to coffee. Here's exactly how to use it. Start with 1 scoop, about 10 g of unflavored collagen peptides. Add it to your hot coffee and stir for 15 seconds until completely dissolved. That's it. The key is consistency. Your body needs a steady supply of these amino acids to support ongoing hair growth. Many American women use collagen sporadically, taking it for a few days, forgetting for a week, then starting again. This inconsistent approach won't give results. Your hair follicles need daily nutritional support. Think of it like watering a plant. You can't water it once a month and expect it to thrive. Prepare your coffee station the night before. Place your collagen scoop right next to your coffee grounds. That visual reminder makes it almost impossible to forget. Within 8 to 12 weeks of daily use, most women notice hair shedding decreases noticeably. Less hair in your brush, less in the shower drain, less on your pillow. By 4 to 6 months, you should see new baby hairs growing along your hairline and in thinned areas. Collagen peptides work even better when combined with number 3. So stay focused, because this is where things get really interesting. Number 3 is MCT oil, medium chain triglycerides. This special type of fat derived from coconut oil isn't the same as just adding coconut oil to your coffee. MCTs are processed differently by your body in ways that specifically support cellular health, including hair follicle cell health. First, MCTs improve nutrient absorption throughout your digestive system. That collagen you just added, MCT oil, helps your body absorb and utilize those amino acids more effectively. Second, MCTs support healthy circulation, including blood flow to your scalp. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your hair follicles. Third, MCTs provide direct energy to your cells' mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses inside every cell. Hair follicle cells require enormous amounts of energy to produce hair continuously. As we age, mitochondrial function declines and follicle cells essentially run out of gas. MCT oil gives them clean burning fuel. Research from Johns Hopkins University explored how medium-chain triglycerides support cellular energy production in aging tissues. Studies published in Nutrients in 2021 demonstrated that MCTs significantly improve mitochondrial energy production in aging cells. Scientists believe this energy boost extends to hair follicle cells, which are among the most metabolically active cells in the entire body. The practical way to add MCT oil to your coffee is simple, but there's a technique that makes it work better. Start with 1 teaspoon of MCT oil. Pour it into your coffee along with your collagen peptides. Here's the important part. Use a small frother immersion blender or shake it vigorously in a sealed thermos. You want to emulsify the oil into the coffee, creating a creamy, frothy texture. If you just stir it, the oil floats on top. Many women combine MCT oil with a small amount of grass-fed butter or ghee, creating incredibly creamy, satisfying coffee that keeps you full for hours while delivering powerful nutrition to your follicles. One caution for women who've never used MCT oil: start with just 1 teaspoon and stay at that amount for at least 3 to 5 days. MCT oil can cause digestive upset, including loose stools, if you introduce too much too quickly. Your body needs time to adjust. After 5 days, if you're tolerating it well, increase to 1 tablespoon. Most women find 1 tablespoon daily gives the best results for hair health without digestive issues. The combination of collagen, peptides and MCT oil creates a foundation many dermatologists across America now recommend to their patients as a first-line approach before considering prescription medications. But number 2 takes this foundation and supercharges it in a way that might surprise you. Number 2 is cinnamon. And this common kitchen spice does something remarkable for aging hair follicles. Cinnamon contains a compound called cinnamaldehyde, responsible for cinnamon's distinctive smell and taste. But cinnamaldehyde does something your scalp desperately needs. It stimulates blood circulation. When blood circulation to the scalp improves, your hair follicles receive more oxygen, more nutrients, and more of those amino acids from the collagen you're consuming. Think of your scalp like a garden. Even with the best soil and seeds, if water can't reach the plants, nothing grows. Blood circulation is the irrigation system for your hair follicles. After 60, circulation naturally decreases everywhere, including the scalp. This is one reason hair loss accelerates with age. Cinnamon helps reverse this decline. Research at the University of Texas examined cinnamon's effects on circulation and tissue health. A study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology in 2018 tested cinnamon extract on aging tissue and found it significantly improved blood flow and stimulated cellular activity in follicle cells. The results were so promising that many dermatologists began recommending cinnamon supplementation to patients experiencing age-related hair thinning. What's beautiful about adding cinnamon to your coffee is how naturally it fits. Many American women already enjoy cinnamon's taste in coffee, so this doesn't feel medicinal, it feels like a delicious upgrade. Add approximately half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon to your coffee. Sprinkle it directly into your cup, or for better results, add it to your coffee grounds before brewing. This allows the cinnamon to infuse more thoroughly. If you're using the collagen and MCT oil method, add the cinnamon after you've frothed everything together. It integrates beautifully into that creamy mixture. Cinnamon pairs particularly well with cream or with the MCT oil and butter combination. The fat helps carry beneficial compounds in cinnamon throughout your system. One practical consideration for women watching their blood sugar, and many women over 60, are cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day. This means your energy stays consistent, you avoid mid-morning crashes, and your body's inflammatory response decreases. Remember, inflammation is one of the primary drivers of hair loss after 60. By reducing systemic inflammation, cinnamon helps create an internal environment where hair growth can flourish. Some women ask whether Ceylon cinnamon or cassia cinnamon is better. Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon, is generally considered superior because it contains less coumarin, a compound that can be problematic in very high doses. However, at the half teaspoon daily amount we're discussing, either type is safe and effective if you're using cinnamon for several months, which you should be for hair restoration. Ceylon is probably the better long-term choice. The combination of collagen, MCT oil and cinnamon creates powerful synergy. Collagen provides building blocks. MCT oil delivers energy and improves nutrient absorption. Cinnamon increases circulation to deliver everything to your follicles. But there's one more addition that amplifies everything we've discussed. And this is the one many doctors consider most important of all. Number one is turmeric, specifically the active compound in turmeric called curcumin. This is where everything comes together. Turmeric is one of the most researched anti-inflammatory compounds in nutritional science, and inflammation is a primary driver of hair loss after 60. But turmeric does something even more specific for hair follicles. It reduces follicular inflammation at the cellular level. Hair follicles exist in a cycle. They grow, rest, shed, then start growing again. This cycle continues throughout your life. However, chronic inflammation disrupts this cycle, forcing more follicles into resting and shedding phases while preventing them from returning to the growth phase. Over time, more follicles remain dormant. This is why you see progressive thinning rather than sudden hair loss. Turmeric helps reset this cycle by calming inflammatory signals around each follicle. Harvard Medical School researchers have extensively studied curcumin's effects on aging tissues. In research published in Phytotherapy Research in 2020, scientists demonstrated that curcumin supplementation improved follicle health and actually increased hair density in aging subjects. The mechanism involves reducing inflammatory cytoines, improving cellular antioxidant capacity, and supporting healthy cell division in the follicle. In practical terms, turmeric helps wake up dormant follicles and keeps active follicles in the growth phase longer. The challenge with turmeric is bioavailability. Your body doesn't easily absorb curcumin when you consume it. This is where a simple kitchen trick makes all the difference. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Here's exactly how to add turmeric to your coffee. Start with a 4 teaspoons of ground turmeric. Add a tiny pinch of freshly ground black pepper, maybe 1/8 teaspoon. Mix these together first. Then add this mixture to your coffee along with your collagen, MCT oil and cinnamon. Turmeric has a distinct earthy, slightly bitter taste. Not everyone loves it in coffee at first. This is where your preparation method matters. If you're creating that frothy, creamy mixture with MCT oil and butter or cream, the richness helps balance turmeric's flavour. Many women find that adding a tiny touch of honey or stevia makes the combination delicious. Some American women call this combination golden hair coffee because of the beautiful golden color turmeric creates. The taste becomes something you actually look forward to once you've adjusted over a few days. And once you start seeing less hair in your brush and new growth along your hairline, you'll love that golden coffee more than any flavour you've tried. One important note about turmeric, it can stain. Be careful with light-coloured cups, countertops and clothing. Rinse your coffee cup immediately after finishing. This is a small inconvenience compared to the benefits. The truly powerful aspect of combining all 4 additions is that they work through different mechanisms that support each other. You're not just addressing one aspect of hair loss, you're addressing the complete picture. You're providing building blocks with collagen. You're delivering cellular energy with MCT oil. You're increasing circulation with cinnamon. And you're reducing the inflammation sabotaging your follicles with turmeric. This comprehensive approach is why so many women across America are seeing results when individual supplements failed them. Your morning routine becomes a powerful hair restoration protocol disguised as a delicious coffee ritual. Let me walk you through exactly what your new morning routine should look like. First, brew your coffee as normal. While it's brewing, gather your ingredients. 1 scoop of collagen peptides, about 10 g. 1 teaspoon of MCT oil to start increasing to 1 teaspoon once adjusted. Half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, mixed with a small pinch of black pepper. When your coffee is ready, pour it into a large mug or thermos. Add your collagen peptides first and stir until dissolved, about 15 seconds. Add your MCT oil. If using butter or ghee, add about 1 TSP of grass-fed butter. Now add your cinnamon, add your turmeric and black pepper mixture. Now use a milk frother immersion blender or seal your thermos and shake vigorously for 30 seconds. You want everything completely integrated and frothy. The result should be a creamy golden coloured coffee with light foam on top. Drink this every single morning, ideally within an hour of waking. Your body is primed to absorb nutrients in the morning, and establishing this as a consistent ritual makes it easier to stick with long term. Consistency is absolutely everything when reversing hair loss. Your hair follicles need daily nutritional support. Think of this as a prescription you're filling from your kitchen rather than a pharmacy. Let's talk realistic timelines. Hair growth is slow. The hair you see today started growing months ago. The current state of your hair reflects what was happening 3 to 6 months in the past. Similarly, improvements you make today won't be visible for several months. Here's the typical timeline. In the first 2 to 4 weeks, you probably won't notice visible changes in your hair. What you might notice is increased energy, better mental clarity from MCT oil, and more stable blood sugar from cinnamon. These are signs the nutrients are working systemically. Between weeks 4 and 8, you should start noticing less hair falling out. This is often the